Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. So is the Dreame D30 Ultra Just a Dad approved, and should you buy it? Yes, there's two models. There's a CE and there's one without a CE. Now, they're Just a Dad approved, but they have limitations. Well, I was a little shocked that they took away this one feature when they released these robots, and it was the ability of the dock station, the base station, to fill the robot up with water. Now, why is that important? Well, in my testing, when a robot can spray water on top of the mop pads to keep them wet, it does a better job of mopping. They removed that feature on both of these. I was a little shocked. They didn't change the mop pads to kind of hold more water. It's still the standard mop pad. So that got me thinking. I was really like, well, why would they do that? Well, if you have a home that is mainly carpet, and you have some hardwood floors, maybe some smaller areas, I would say 80% carpet, 20% hardwood floors, these will probably be really good robots because it's only going to be able to clean a small area before it has to go back, re-wet the mop pads by washing them, and then go back and clean. So, but it's got really high suction power. But again, these are very budget level minded robots. They're not advanced features. They don't have a side brush that goes into the corner. They do have mop pads that go into the corner, which is nice. And the Ultra, which is the more expensive one, comes with the tri-cut brush, which is about a $20 to $30 upgrade. The CE does not come with the tri-cut brush. You can upgrade it. It just doesn't come with it. And also the side mop pad does not extend. So they removed two features to limit the price, but still it does, even though it has this port, which is, they just use in the molds from all the other robots, it does not have the mechanism or anything to fill this robot up with water, which I think, again, at first I was like, no way, I'm not gonna recommend this. I changed my mind because they're good robots. I mean, again, for the right area. It's got the great Dreame App. You know, these base stations are just proven base stations. It's automatic. The robot's gonna vacuum, auto empty the dustbin, wash the mop pads. So again, you can find the full specs, the full reviews on my website, justadadapproved.com. I'll show you some examples of this. I did live with the Dreame D30 Ultra at my house. And again, the mop pads just dry out super quick. But I have about 40-50% hardwood floors compared to carpet. So I found that the mop pads do dry out quite a bit. It was having to go back and re-wet them, which is kind of a narwhal Roomba thing, which again, my testing, I like robots that spray. So they, if you're going to do that, then the price just needs to keep coming way, way down. And I haven't seen that quite yet. These are around the $400, $500 range. I would just get a Mova P10 Pro, I would just get the Mova P10 Pro Gen 2 because it sprays water on its mop pads, side brush extends, it pushes the mop pads down, which really helps with cleaning. And it's usually the same price or during sales that's cheaper than these. So it just becomes very apparent. Wow. Again, different countries, different models are available. So I've got to realize that I can't just say this one's better than this. Don't ever recommend these. This may be the only robot that's available in your country. And while it's a good robot, it just has limitations. So again, justadadapproved.com. I really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, I do use links if you purchase any of these products off of my website or in this video. I am an Amazon affiliate. If you click on the link, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Again, I've purchased over 200 robot vacuum cleaners with my own money. I don't take sponsorships. I don't take free products. I'm able to say whatever I want about these robot vacuum cleaners. So now let's watch it clean the kitchen. It can extend that mop pad right up against the wall. It does a good job mopping in the kitchen. It can get underneath the toe kick area. It's just that mop pad is going to dry out a little bit sooner because it's not able to spray water on top of it. So I did find it going back to the base station quite a bit to wet the mop pad. It does mop in nice straight lines, as you can see here. And it vacuums in nice straight lines. Now it's not able to leave the mop pads at the base station, but it does vacuum in nice straight lines. There is a setting where you can tell it to vacuum first before it wets the mop pads. That's a setting that I highly recommend for this robot. And I do like that it has increased suction power. I thought it did a very good job of vacuuming. Let's empty the dirty water tank on the Dreame D30. It does a pretty good job of mopping. It's just the mop pads do dry out. So you can see the water is pretty dirty. Now don't forget your denture cleaning tablet to help prevent odor. I really can't say enough good things about the Dreame app. It's just a proven app that works really good. It maps your home. You can see the fine detail. We can pinch and zoom. That way you can kind of fine tune the map. You can go in and do different cleanings. We can do a custom. We can do a vacuum only event. We got different levels of suction power. We can do a mopping only event. You got a slider scale here. You can slide how wet you want the mop. You can also pick how often you want it to clean the mop pad. You can do a vacuum and mop together, mop after vacuum. Let's go back to the map. You can edit the map, put no-go zones. You can also do the cleaning order. This is really nice. You can pick the room, slide it up. I want that room cleaned first whenever it cleans rooms. The Dreame app is just got so many different features. It's not overly complicated, but it gives you just enough features that you can fine-tune this robot for your home, no matter if you have a bunch of carpet or a bunch of hardwood floors or how many rooms you have. I love the Dreame app. Coolest thing about my brand new website is take the quiz. So if you're unsure of what robot vacuum cleaner to buy, simply start the quiz. It's going to ask you a few questions. Do you want a vacuum that vacuums and mops, or do you want a vacuum only? Let's click vacuum only. Do you have 1 to 2, 3 bedrooms, or 3 or 4 more? Let's pick 3. It's going to give you, here are my top 3 robot vacuum cleaners. You can read the review yourself, or you can click to check the price on Amazon, where it takes you right to Amazon where you can purchase it. Again, thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. Also check out where you can find all my approved products on my website, justadadapproved.com. You'll see a little link to it here at the end of the video. If you click on that, that's going to take you right to my website.